Yes, guys, welcome to Tengu TV. This is me, myself, and I alone weighing 5,000 pounds Tengu. Yes, guys, today I'm joined by a beautiful damsel. Um, you know, recently I get to talk to people studying here in China. They get to share their experience and, everything that will help you who want to come and study in China for the future. So today I'm joined, like I said, by a beautiful damsel, and she's going to introduce herself. She will tell us her name, where she come from, and every detail possible. Welcome to Tango TV.
Thank you.
Okay, please can you tell us your name and where you come from?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. I'm AYSHA ZAHID, and I'm from Pakistan. I'm just recently graduated from Ningbo University, and now I'm just packing to go back to my country. So let's talk about the experience or how we go through in Ningbo University, being a foreigner student. So
Yeah. So I want to ask. Let me start with this. How long have you been in China? In Nimbo,
yes, this one, to give this answer, it's actually a difficult
Why? Why is it
answer.
difficult?
Like I can tell you, I was like I got selected for a CSE scholarship during 2018,
Okay.
and during that time, the PhD period was for only for 3 years.
Okay.
So I came here in 2018, and later I went back for winter vacation in January 2020.
Okay.
And after a few days, when I went back to my country, the COVID epidemic started.
Oh.
So that was like the bad thing happened with me during the COVID season. So I just stayed there because China didn't allow to come back because of epidemic, because they want people's
Lockdown.
lockdown or everything, because they want to prevent the epidemic to spread
Escalate
faster.
further.
So
Yes.
it's their, like, they were just protecting us
Preventive
also.
measure. Yeah.
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 So I just stayed there. I did a job in a university being a lecturer.
Oh, that's back in
Yeah, in
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Oh, that's
Yes.
good.
And then we just got a news that now China started operation to get the student back to their like universities where they are studying. So I just came back in 2022.
Okay, 2022.
Sorry, 2023. Last year, September.
Okay, 2023, right?
Yeah.
Or was it 2022? It's a new year, so
Yeah.
we are still
So
confusing.
we are still
True.
confused.
True.
So I just came back, and then I started my study again because I had a little research work left. I finished, and then by the grace of God,
Oh,
I just
nice. Over.
graduated.
No, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
So you finish your PhD now.
Yes.
So I think you have every right to be called a doctor.
Yes.
So I'll be referring to you as Dr. Aisha.
Yeah.
So put a DR to her name. Huh? If you want to say anything, put a DR to her name. Well deserved. So tell us, how is it like studying in China? Like the experience for you. How will you describe your experience studying for your PhD in China?
What I can say, the best thing about China, like when I was in Pakistan, I hear a lot of things about China, like the food, the halal food. For being a Muslim, it's not available in China.
Okay.
How you can survive, or this kind of things, like to travel with this language barrier, it's very difficult or critical, because my father also visit because of his job. So he also told me, like, this is not easy to stay in China.
Okay.
But since I came to China, I found like there is nothing that a human can't do.
Okay.
So first of all, the language, when I just arrived, for a few days it was very difficult. Like to find the food or to find the halal one. But after a few days, I think that's maybe we can say thanks to different apps in China, the life is so easy. Life becomes so easy quickly. I know the language is still a barrier, but if you want to survive, you can survive. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal. So if anybody want to, like, we are just giving, I think, directions to other
People who want to
if
come and
who
study
want
here.
to study in China.
Mm-hmm.
It's a safe place. You
Mm.
can visit maybe in midnight outside.
Mm.
It's safe for females.
Mhm.
It's safe for anybody that want to came here or study. I
Mhm.
don't want to say, like, there was some bitter experience also. So
Mhm.
these everything is a part of your life.
Mhm.
You have to bear, if you are bearing good things, you have to bear some of the other stuff with that. So
Mm.
I think that's not
Yeah.
a
So
big
you
deal.
talked about the food, the language.
Mhm.
Those were some of the challenges you face. But I want to ask in terms of the language because I know people who stay here many years and they
Mhm.
don't even learn the language. Did you manage to learn any Chinese?
It's like, I don't say I get a very good Chinese language. I don't want to say this, because
Okay.
the main thing about the Chinese language was that you have to spend a lot of time.
Mhm.
So when I came in 2018, I was like passionate because I have to learn this language. I have to do this or do that.
Mhm.
I even started to learn,
Okay.
and I get a very good grade in Chinese, maybe 92 or 93
Over
out of
100. Wow. Then your
100.
Chinese is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that moment, I tried very, very hard.
Mm.
But everything need, especially language, need practice.
Yes.
If you are not doing any kind of practice,
Mhm.
it's just not be a part of you.
Mm.
So when I went back to my country after epidemic, like it was 2 years and almost 6 months
Mhm.
to stay in Pakistan,
Mhm.
I hardly speak Chinese. There is no one to whom I can speak Chinese, so there was no practice at all. So when I came back, I was, because at that moment the PhD was only 3 years into 2018,
Okay.
and after COVID I came back. I only got 2 years and 8 months, I think so. The total duration for to complete a PhD degree. So actually for PhD this is not enough. But I was just running to finish my research or to finish my manuscript writing or submitting. I was just running, so I didn't give that emphasis on to learn language. But I think I can understand what they are trying to say. I can speak little words, small words, so that I can try to explain them what I need.
Okay, so let me ask you what I've asked every other person. Like, what's your favorite Chinese expression? What is that Chinese word you always like using, like you love so much?
In Chinese, I know many many different.
Okay, so which one is your favorite slang?
So which, like, whenever you meet with someone, like, 你好, 谢谢,
Those are basics.
These are just basics. I know. But the one thing I learned when I came to China, because I like to drink a lot of water to get myself in a good health, or like. So the one thing I learned when I was coming to China, I learned, like, 我要水. I need water. 我要水.
你要水.
我要水.
Oh, 你要水.
Like this.
Okay. 我要水.
我要水.
Okay. I want water.
And
Okay.
I need water. I want water. So this one, when I was coming from Pakistan, I learned this specifically. So I love when I tell them, like, what I need. I need hot water. I need spicy food. Lada. Like, small words you can tell them, and they understand, like, what you are trying to say. And the second thing is that my Punjabi, my local language, is so expressive. It's Punjabi language. So if I mostly talk even in my family, they also talk Punjabi language, but they don't talk like me. Don't that much expressive. So in Punjabi language, if you are talking Punjabi language, the expressive is so blunt, so high. So the other person can get easily what you are trying to say. So when I visit China, sometimes I speak my local tongue, my local language. They understand what I'm trying to say by my expressions also.
Okay, that's cool. So how about the food? You were talking about the food. So were you able to find the halal food, or also do you cook your own food, or do you eat outside most times?
When I came, I
Mhm.
don't like Chinese food at all at
Okay.
that moment.
Mm.
But after a few time later,
Mm.
I was always cooking. My teacher was suggesting, "Hey, Aisha, go to canteen,
Mhm.
try to eat Chinese food." But
Mhm.
I was just cooking by myself.
Mm.
But there is different apps. You can get halal food. You can order halal bread that we used to eat in Pakistan
Mhm.
specifically. So different kind of food is available on different app like Pinduoduo and
Mhm.
Taobao. So it's not a big deal now.
It's not a big deal finding food.
Finding food, it's not
Yeah,
a
you
big deal
can
at
find
all.
food, your food
Even
stuff.
halal food, you
Mhm.
can find it easily now. Even if you went outside, there is a lot of halal
Mhm.
restaurant, even
Mm.
Chinese halal restaurant you can go
So,
and
did
eat.
you manage to, find any Chinese food that you like? Do you have any Chinese food that you like?
Any Chinese food, there is one Chinese food I like the most,
Okay, which
that
one?
is boiled rice and with a plenty of vegetables. I only like that Chinese
Is
food.
it but what's the do you know the name in Chinese?
Mefan
No, mi
and
fan, mi fan,
mefan.
mi fan.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
I just explain them. I need mefan with this vegetable,
Mm.
so they make it for me with
So
that.
like the chow fan kind of. Do they fry it or do they?
Uh, they put some kind of gravy or some kind of fried vegetables with
Okay.
boiled rice. I
Mm-hmm.
asked them like, "Oh yeah, Lada,
Yeah, lada, that you want
I
it
need
spicy,
spicy."
spicy.
So they put that red chilies on my food, and
Mm.
I enjoy
You
it.
enjoy it. Okay, that's great. That's great. So, another question I always ask people is that but you already answered that question. Is it easy? Will it be easy? Will you advise someone to bring food from their country while coming here, or will you just say, okay, just come and then you find your country food here?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my suggestion is,
Mm.
if you are choosy about food,
Okay.
like if you don't eat any other food,
Mm.
even in your country, you eat those food that you like.
Mm-hmm.
So what I suggest, whatever the luggage the airline allowed to you,
Mm-hmm.
just put your spices,
Mm-hmm.
just put your favorite food items that can stay longer,
Mm.
not meat. I don't recommend to bring meat or
Mm.
this
You
kind
can
of
find
stuff.
meat here, right?
You can find halal meat easily. For
Okay.
Muslim, you can find halal meat. For other people,
Any kind
chicken,
of
any
meat.
kind of meat is
Mm-hmm.
available. Specifically, seafood is in abundance. You can get it easily.
Mm.
So, if you are from Pakistan, if you are from Morocco, from Turkey,
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't want to comment about other countries because
Countries.
I don't know much about their culture.
Okay.
But I have some friends, so I think they also bring this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a Pakistani, you bring a lot of spices or anything you can bring you like in your food. You can bring it because first 2 months you can maybe feel a severe kind of smell of sea,
Mm.
like in your room, in your food. When you just landed in China,
Mm-hmm.
you feel that kind of, like, China is full with
Mm.
sea area.
See, okay, yeah.
So when you
I think
just
Ningbo in that
land
case, right?
in Ningbo, when
Ningbo
I
is.
arrived in China, for
Mm-hmm.
me it was difficult. For even they gave us, when we just arrived in Mission, the Mission was new
Mm-hmm. Yes.
campus, and we
Campus
were the first
to
student
arrive here.
in Mission.
Yeah.
I got just the new room with all that tags on cabins,
Mm-hmm.
on washroom tabs,
Mm.
but still I was feeling that sea smell.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
how I
okay.
can explain, I don't know what kind of that, but even everything was so clean,
Was new,
so
smelling
perfect,
new.
new.
Mm.
But from food, from everything, for few days, because
Okay.
this one is a new place for you,
Mm.
you feel like something, like smell.
Mm.
So after few days you will become habitual, everything will be all
Okay. So
right,
it's
perfect.
easy to adapt in the system, right?
It's easy,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't, it's depend
On the
on
person.
the person,
Okay.
what kind of person
Mm.
he or she is, who
Is
is coming here.
okay.
uh it's depend on a person. I don't.
Okay, so another thing I want to ask you is about the study
Mm.
life. How was it easy? Did you find it easy to carry out your experiment, your research? The teachers, were they accommodating? Because these are some of the questions applicants or people who want to study here asking, like, how about the teachers and the equipment, the facilities, your lab made, the Chinese, are they friendly, just everything about the study experience.
Yes, the
Mm,
one thing is that
mm,
your teacher tried your best
mm-hmm.
to help you
Okay.
every possible way.
Mm,
I'm telling you, it's when you are a student, maybe you realize that your teacher is not cooperating with you.
okay.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
at some stages you are frustrated, you are away from your home. So maybe at some point you feel that maybe your teacher is not cooperating, but I'm telling you, I swear to God, your teacher is the one who is most sincere person with you. He can do anything for you. He can help you by any way, because it's also their own responsibility to get the student they get in their supervision to help them to graduate. And the second thing is that yes, they are cooperative. At some stages, because we are foreigner, the language is a big barrier even here, even to talk with your supervisor. I was lucky that I got a supervisor who is very good in English. Wow. Very good. Wow. So for me, that was no trouble at all. But for some students, it's somehow difficult to communicate with their supervisor. Uh, but now, as I told you, the technology is going far, far away. So there is nothing that more tools to talk, to communicate, to tell them what you need, what you don't need, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Yeah. So it's depend on the person also, how he is behaving with other people. The people here is so friendly. Uh, yes, all I don't want to say like everybody is friendly. It's generally most of the people they are friendly. They are friendly, but somehow the language is a problem. They don't understand English. We don't understand Chinese. So there is a gap or happening between us being a foreign student or being a Chinese, or if you are employed or whatever.
So were you able to make some friends, some Chinese friends at least?
Yes, I got very good Chinese friends. One of the Chinese, one of my best, I can say the best Chinese friend is our reception.
Oh, the IE.
Yes.
The IE.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want. Yes, when I'm talking about her, I just met with her. It's make me emotional. She is my best friend.
She's your best. IE is your
She
best
is
friend.
my best.
I'm going to send her a clip.
Yeah,
and
you
tell her
can
what you said.
send her. Yeah, like
Okay.
whenever she came
Wow.
back from her hometown, she brings some vegetables for me, some fruits.
I mean, there are two IE. So which one?
The one yesterday was on duty because the Chinese name is difficult. So so she's my even I want to say like, well, I want to say it about a good person. When I was student, whenever I came back from lab, when she is on duty, she keeps some candies, some fruits for me. So when she met with me, hey Asa, it's for you.
Wow, that's so great.
And as I'm leaving now,
yeah.
So as I'm leaving now, she said that on that day I have duty on this building. So you came to visit me. I want to take picture with you.
She's going to miss you.
Yeah,
You miss her, right?
She is missing me already. She
I
bring
see.
present for me yesterday, and one other Chinese friend from my lab. There is my lab and the next lab. One other student, he is also my good friend. Here, there is also some other, but it's depend on, again, it's depend on the person what kind of nature you have.
Okay, so now let me ask again, what are you going to miss about China, about Ningbo University? What will you miss about China in general? And then Ningbo,
what I will miss. The one thing I will miss, obviously, I don't make many friends.
Okay.
I don't meet friends at all.
Okay.
Because I have only maybe one or two friends, not more than that.
Okay.
My mother and one or two other friends. And there is different categories of my friend. True friend, a little friend. Okay. So I'm gonna miss my little friends.
Little friends.
I'm going, even I'm missing them badly. Even right now, even I haven't left China yet. So there is a chances to come back here again. Being maybe I will get a job here soon. So, but still, it's difficult to say goodbye to your friends.
Oh,
it's really difficult.
It's hard to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to miss your friends.
I'm going in Ningbo. As I told you, I have categories of friends. So in Ningbo, I have my little friends.
Little friends.
So I will gonna miss those little friends.
Yeah. So that's very good. You've completed your studies, and now Dr. Aisha. If you've been following, I'm talking to Dr. Aisha. She just finished her PhD in Nimbo University, and we're still, sharing, talking about life in China. Yeah. So moving forward, you're going back home. What's your plan? Going back home. I know what's your plan. When you go back home.
Either you are asking about my plan or my family plan. I'm confused about
plan.
my plan.
You finish now.
Yeah,
Do you want
my
to
plan. Yeah, no, my plan is I want to get a job, being a postdoctoral. I'm trying for that.
Okay.
So hope so I will get it soon. But if we talk about my family's plan, they want me to get married soon, and that's up to my luck. What I will get next, just going back to home, a postdoctoral soon, or maybe.
Oh yeah, okay. So okay, me on behalf of terngutv, that's myself. I want to wish you good luck moving forward.
The last thing I want to say, I will miss Tango too, because I never know what's his name actually, so I call him always Trango. Hey Trango, hi. So few months ago, I just came to know that his name is not Trango. His name is Tango. So the one thing I like how he replied, like, hey, don't correct her. Let her like how she is calling my name. Let her call like this way.
That's
so I will
Pakistan
miss
version.
Yeah, I will miss that person. He's so nice, so kind, so lively.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna miss you too.
Yes, I miss you too. When I started my PhD too, you always encourage me, you always advise me in difficult times. So I'll miss you too, and I wish you good luck moving forward. I hope that you can achieve all your aim. This is a big step you've taken, and I hope you can achieve. So I want to thank you very much for coming to talk with us, share, guide future students coming, and on a final note, before you go, tell them to subscribe to Tengu TV.
Yes. Thank you so much for inviting me. And also, I want to say just like, share, and subscribe Tango TV.
Yeah. So thank you very much once again, and take care of your care, guys. If you're new on the channel, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thank you very much, and good luck, doctor, in your future mission. Bye-bye.
Bye.